Hey guys, it's Vanessa Terry here with Notary to Notary, and I want to show you guys how I was able to get started as a notary signing agent making $10,000 a month. When I first got started in 2015, I had no idea how lucrative this business was. So much so that I was able to quit my full-time job in 2016. Over the next few years, I've had so many successes and failures that I took all of them and bundled them up into a training program just for you. The training is available at notarytonotary.com, and there are two programs that you can register for: the Notary Signing Agent Training and the e-Notary Training. Make sure that your state licenses e-notaries before you register for that training. Once you register, you'll have instant access to the online training platform, as well as access to our live weekly interactive webinars with replay capabilities. Ready to get started? Register today at notarytonotary.com. Until then, happy signing!
Interested in working remotely from home with the ability to set your own schedule? Then contact Notary to Notary. Our online training program teaches individuals everywhere how to create and run successful notary businesses nationwide. Whether you're looking for supplemental or full-time income, we'll teach you the benefits of being a business owner, including time and financial freedom. Visit notarytonotary.com to learn more about our training program.
Hey y'all, hey. Hey y'all, hey. I only have about 20 minutes and then I have to slip and slide. So we're going to make this real quick and easy and really fast, okay? Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, okay? All of the above. Do you have training for apostates? Yes, in our non-notary work course. I will. Oh, I can't put the link in right now. I'm actually uploading the AI course that we just had class as a replay. So once that finishes loading, I can save that. Hey, non-notary work course. Just go to notarytonotary.com and get it from there. So this is going to be a really quick dropping bombs really quick on you guys. So I was actually going to title this video, You've Been Kidnapped. But then I was like, that might not go over well. And it's funny, I was talking to a friend of mine today, just giving them some encouragement about, entrepreneurship and life and all that good stuff, and my friend in particular was on their way to work, and where it's like, I'm not trying to do this. Oh my gosh, I'm ready to quit, like just really like complaining and, like, oh, I'm just going to get it over with. And then I'm going to call out. It's like, I'm going to call out on the next 2 days. What he said, I'm going to call out for the next 2 days. I don't even want to be here. I'm going to start over next week. And I just was listening to him and I was like, why are you going to work? Like, why are you doing this to yourself? You have kidnapped yourself is what you've done. You've kidnapped yourself and you're dragging yourself to this place that you don't want to be. And it's like, normally we look at, all these outside forces that are, oh, this is happening. No, you've kidnapped yourself. You're the kidnapper. You are forcing yourself to literally get up. Why is my hair like this? You are forcing yourself to literally get up and go to a place that you are literally dreading. Like you are literally, you know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm talking about. You're literally doing that to yourself. No one else is doing it. And the reality is, let's say I'm sitting right here and someone came and picked me up and was like, I'm going to force you to go work here every single day. I'm going to pay. Let's say right now you're at your job or wherever you are, and I come pick you up and I drag you to Target and I say, go there now and go work, right? Or go to Walmart, right? Just kidding. Love you. Right? But I'm like, Vanessa, really? And I'm going to make you work every single day. I just come to your house and kidnap you. and take you to go work somewhere that you don't want to be. Maybe I take you to go work at a dumpster, like a landfill, or I take you to work, do something that you just don't want to do. If someone else had walked into your home and picked you up and got you dressed and drove you to a place you did not want to be, you would call the cops. You would literally call the cops. You would call the cops. You would scream. You would fight. You would do everything possible to get out of that situation. But you are doing it to yourself. Like, you are the kidnapper. You are the kidnapper. You are the person that's literally picking your body up and dragging it out of the house every day and taking it and putting it somewhere and making it stay every single day. You have kidnapped yourself. What? Think about that. And it's really true. And we see that in different areas of our life, where if anyone else was doing that to us, we would have, immediately, oh my gosh, call the cops, yada, yada. Like, even though sometimes how we talk to ourselves, like, I don't do this because I've learned, but how we say, oh, I'm so fat, or I'm so ugly, or I'm so this. If someone else walked up to you and said, oh my gosh, you're ugly and you're fat and you're lazy, what? Y'all would be fighting, right? You'll be fighting that person. It'll be a situation. You'll be like, ma'am, listen, you don't know where I'm from, but you do that to yourself. Like, you don't fight yourself for saying those things to yourself, because it's you. Like, you can insult yourself. You can put yourself down. You can kidnap yourself and drag yourself every day to a miserable state willingly. Like, no one has a gun to your head. No one has your family hostage. No one has like a bomb or something, and like, oh, if you don't go. No. What do they have? Nothing. They are giving you dollars that you feel like in your mind, oh, I have to do this for dollars. Honey, there's dollars everywhere. There's dollars in my wallet. There's dollars, in everywhere you go. If you leave your house within like a less than like 500-mile radius, like 500 feet radius, there's dollars. There's dollars everywhere. But the fact that you have decided, I'm going to trade my happiness and my joy for this miserable place so they can give me dollars, is stupid. It's ridiculous. And it doesn't make sense, because if you're only trading your time, your happiness, your life for dollars, there's dollars everywhere. Right? But you're choosing to pick something that makes you miserable instead of picking something that could give you joy. Now, a lot of the times that happens because we get comfortable. We have dreams, we have ambitions, but we've had the life stomped out of it. We have fear all over us. Like, I was talking to a young lady a couple of days ago, and I'm trying to get her like pumped and motivated, and all she could talk about is the economy, and oh, but this happened, and oh my gosh, but oh my, have you seen the news? It's not the time to start a business. This is not the time to rock the boat. Like, everything's, everyone's scared right now. No one's scared but you, ma'am. Listen. Okay, like, and it's like the craziest thing. Like, I want y'all to just drive around for, like, I don't know if you live in a city, drive around and see, like, there's always construction. There's always I was watching, if you're like local to me, there is a what's that? It's a store. It's a Wawa. No, a Sheetz that is literally being built in like 2 seconds. A bank. Y'all knows how the big businesses, they can build their stores in like 2 weeks. Like, how did y'all do that? Like, there is not hurting them. They're growing. They're expanding. If everyone was hurting, when you drive around, you wouldn't see new companies being built, new companies growing. You wouldn't see that, right? So everyone's not hurting, everyone's not struggling, everyone's not fearful. It's what you're choosing to hold as reality for you. And so you say to yourself, okay, well, now's not the time to quit my job because of everything going on. You know what I mean? But to me, to me, the idea of, I feel like it's just, when it hit me today, when I was telling him, like, you're kidnapping yourself, literally kidnapping yourself, literally, because you hate this. Like, you listen to the words that come out of your mouth. Oh, I'm just going to go. I'm going to call out for the next 3 days. I can't do this. Like, you really don't want to be there. And no one's forcing you. Even if you say, I don't want to start my own business, you could get another job. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you're choosing to just stay doing this. And then it's like, okay, well, I only have to be there for a certain amount of time. You know how long 8 hours is? That's a third of your day, which is a third of your life. You know what I mean? That's a long time to be miserable. That's a long time to do something that you don't like. I love what I do, for the record. I enjoy what I do so much that I can work all day. I have to make myself stop and say, Vanessa, stop, go play. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so I just feel like, take time to do an inventory of yourself today. Do an inventory of your life today and say, okay, am I doing what I want to do? And you know what I said too? He was like, you know what? I'm going to leave my job. He said, you know what? I'm going to leave. I'm going to quit. I'm going to go ahead and do it. He said, all right, just give me a couple months. A couple months? That's a long time. That's a long time. You could be dead in a couple months. How you really feeling? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean a couple months? And this is the thing too, because I was like saying, like, maybe you want to move out of the state, maybe you want to relocate. The reality is you could do anything at any moment. Your limbs work, right? So at any point, you could get in your car, you could leave your job, and you could go somewhere else. You could leave right this moment, right this second, if you chose to. There's no one's chaining you to a desk. No one has a gun to your head. If you really wanted to, you could get up and walk out. You could, right? If you have to go to work, you could say, not doing it. I'm going to do something else. Like, it's really, you can do anything you want at any moment, but it's what you decide to do. It's what you choose to do, and really we in our minds, we say, oh, well, I have all of this. And this is the most ridiculous excuse that I'm so tired of people. I got bills. Everybody has bills in America. Okay. But I guess we have the countries. Everybody has bills. So please stop with that. Like, you're the only one that has to pay for your house. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm the only one with rent. Everyone has rent or a mortgage or whatever, or at least property taxes if you own your home. Big whoop. Everyone has a phone bill if they have a phone, unless you got the free phone from the Medicaid, right? Everyone has to pay gas. Everyone has to buy food, unless you're a farmer. Everyone has bills. So stop with the excuse of, oh, I have bills. Everyone has bills. So what are you going to do? You're going to be like, oh, well, I'm going to stay here because I got bills. I got bills. I didn't stay. Like, to me, that's the most ridiculous. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Like, you have one life. That's the crazy part people don't realize. You get to do this one time. And I say it all the time. You get to do this one time. That's it. And if you believe in reincarnation and you're going to come back again, you can come back, but you might be a tree. Then you're going to be mad. You're going to be mad. Okay. So how about we stop tiptoeing around life and realize tomorrow's not promised to anybody. So how about we do the thing that we want to do? We completely throw ourselves into the fire. Like, what point is it? What point is it to live safe? You're not getting out of here alive. It's not happening, right? It doesn't matter. There's no point in tiptoeing through life because you're still not going to get out of here alive. So you might as well get some bumps and bruises along the way. You might as well see your full potential. You might as well push the limit, push the envelope, because no matter how safe and secure you think that you're living, you're still not getting out of here alive. So what's the point? What's the point? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm trying to give y'all different angles to look at this by that will help you get from being stuck in the versions of your lives that you are, to actually living. So a lot of people feel like they're living and you're not. You're the walking dead. You're a zombie. You might as well just wear the same clothes every day, drive the same place every way, eat the same thing every day. You're not living. You're existing is what you're doing. That's exactly what you're doing. If you only get excited on your birthday, that's it. That's when you get hyped. Oh, it's my birthday once a year. Really? That's it? That's when you get dressed up on your birthday? Like, what is that? Oh, I'm hyped for the weekend. 2 days out of 7. That's it? Like, you going for 2. And it ain't even 2. It's like half of Friday and then Saturday, because Sunday you depressed because you got to go back to work. So you get a day and a half. That's what you want out your whole life? I get a day and a half each week. What is that? What is that? Like, that's horrible. That's horrible. If you're going to live your life like that, hang it up. Like, don't hang it up. Don't hang it up. Don't hang it up. That's what I mean. Ma! She over here. I'm not saying hang it up. I'm saying, like, that came out wrong. You let me finish. Let me finish. I'm saying it's no point of living. You're like the Walking Dead. You're like a zombie. And that's okay if you choose to do that. And I'm not saying, Ma, you took it left field. That was not even going there. I was not even going there. Y'all understand what I was saying, right? Do you understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? God built this big old earth, even if you don't believe in God, whatever. There's this big old earth that exists for you. And that's the other thing I was saying too. You choose to spend time with people. Like, that's the thing that rocks me real quick. I'm going to give you this too, okay? You don't have to be with people because they're your family. That to me, I think is ridiculous, because you came out of the same womb as someone else. You have to spend time with that person? No. Because you have the same bloodline, you get to spend time with that person? No. I don't care. Because you have the same last name? No. If our goals, ambitions, spirits, energies don't align, I don't care where you came from, you're not going to be around me. So we got to break that. Some of y'all have really toxic family relationships and friend relationships. Oh, well, she was my best friend since high school. Honey, you're grown. You grown. I'm gonna need you to cut that. And you got to think about it. There's billions of people on this planet, and most people have the same circle, and it's toxic. And you're like, oh, but they're my friend. You know how many more amazing people exist on this planet that can be your friend, that will actually be nice to you and uplifting to you and supportive of you and just overall amazing to you, and they did not come out of the same womb that you did, or related to you, or in the same bloodline, or even look like you, but they would treat you better than the people that you're hanging around because they're family. Oh my gosh, that to me is the most toxic. Relationships are the ones that you stay in because you feel like you have to, because society said, oh, families stick together, blood is thicker than water. Only in actuality is blood thicker than water. No, that to me is ridiculous. That's toxic. That's toxic. Okay, that's toxic. Like some of the most valuable relationships that I have are people that are not even, are people that don't even live in my state. You know what I'm saying? There's people that I call that don't even live in my state that add more value to me than the people that are 5 steps away from me. Not my mom, because she's awesome. But it's 5 steps. You done? But I'm being serious. If my mom was not awesome and she was like, talking down to me, and she was like, negative Nancy, she's done. Like, love you. I will send you checks. I'll check in with you on the holidays. I had to get to this point though, where I'm like, I'm selfish with my time, and I'm selfish with my life. And I feel like people need to get to that point, because you only get one, and then you're giving your time to people who don't even care. Especially when you go work a job. You go work a job, honey, let's say that happened to you. Let's you get in a car accident, God forbid you die. They replace you in 2 seconds. And they're done. They already have a possible applicant pool just hanging on in the event of you not coming to work no more. Okay? But you're selling your soul. You're selling your time. There's people I know that work jobs that stress them out. You have health issues, but you're literally allowing this job to kill you because you don't have like the courage enough to say, I'm worth it. I'm worth the investment in self. I'm worth trying something different. Even if you don't start your own business, I'm worth finding something that's worth me. Even if that means you got to move out the country or move out the state or whatever, like, y'all got to stop doing this, because you're literally, I don't think people really understand the value of life. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people is just like, y'all just coasting. You're like, oh, well, I'm here. Life is not meant to be miserable and boring. And like, life is a, amazing thing. And I heard a quote from, I forgot who said it, but he basically was like, if I give you $1 million, would you be happy? Would you be happy? Would you, all your problems go away, whatever. Something like that. And they was like, yeah. And he said, okay, but the deal is, if I give you $1 million, you're going to die tomorrow. You still good? And everyone's like, no, I don't want the million, because your life is worth more than $1 million. Just being alive is worth more than 10 billion. I can say I give you $10 billion, but you're going to die next week. You're not taking it, right? That means your life is worth more. So why are you treating it as if it's not? You're treating it like, oh, it's okay. It's whatever. You know what I mean? But it's another quote I heard, that good health is a crown that only sick people can see. Right? It's like you take your good health for granted, and someone who's sick would give anything to have that. Like people who, maybe coming to the end of their life will get anything. Go to a nursing home. Go to nursing homes. All you see is regret all through there. all through there. Oh, I wish I would have done more. I wish I would have said more. I wish I would have went more places. Wish I would have just lived. And a lot of people don't do that. So I know my plan, honestly, my plan was just to come up here and just tell y'all that. That was it. My plan was I'm going to hop up here and I'm going to tell y'all that some of y'all have been kidnapped by yourself. You done kidnapped yourself and you're dragging yourself around here, making yourself do miserable things. No one's doing it to you. You're doing it to yourself, okay? You are doing it to yourself. You literally wake yourself every morning willingly. You get dressed willingly. You put your face on willingly. You follow me? You get in your car. No one has a gun to your head. You willingly get in your car and you are literally stressing yourself, right? We all know stress kills. You're literally stressing yourself. You are walking into places that you don't need to be because of a check, because you got bills that everyone has. Everyone has bills. Like, it doesn't make sense. There's money everywhere, literally everywhere. Now, if you're choosing not to learn a skill set or not to be valuable to the marketplace, not to improve and do more, that's on you. But once again, it's your choices. It's your choices, what you're saying you're worth, what your time is worth. And at the end of the day, you're going to have to own up to that. When you get to your end of your role, wherever that is, because no one knows where that is, you're going to look back and say, man, did I do a good job? Did I feel like my life was lived well? Did I travel? Did I have relationships? Did I do whatever? And then you're going to have to own that. And guess what? The one thing you can't change is the past. So you can't go back. And well, not yet. Talk to Elon Musk. But right now, we can't change the past. So whatever you did, you can't go back to tomorrow. That's it. All you have is today. So today, you can decide, okay, I'm going to live differently. I'm going to be great. I'm going to whatever. Just make a decision. Do something. And I say it all the time because I love my life. I am enjoying myself, okay? And even where I'm at now, sometimes I still question myself because I know I'm not living to my full potential. Like, there's so much more that I want to do, but I'm proud of where I've come because I was trapped. I kidnapped myself every day for years, being miserable because I thought that's what everyone did. You know what I mean? And so now that I live a more free lifestyle, it's so amazing that all I want is more of it. I want more freedom, more relationships, more traveling, more meeting more people, like more experiences. I want to try new clothes. I want to eat new foods. I want to meet new people. I want to do new things. I want to see. When I get 70, 80, 90, 150, because biohacking is real. When I get to 150 years old, I want to be like, yo, did you see my Rolodex of things? Honey, when people say, oh, I've done this, have you? Yes, 3 times. You know what I mean? I want to have so many experiences that I feel like my life is full. And the only way you're going to do that is if you get up, wake up, and actually live. Actually live. Seriously. Okay. And I can tell you all day, but I can't live for you. Okay. I can't get up and get dressed for you. I can't do that. I can't, I could, but that'd be weird. Okay. So I'm going to need you to take care of yourself. Okay. Take care of you. Do what you need to do for you. And if you want to get into building notary businesses, I got you. I can help you with that all day. If you're like, Vanessa, you right, I'm going to go ahead and do this. This is what I did. I'm going to go ahead and be a notary. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Or whatever business you want to do. But do something. Oh my goodness, do something. Everyone is just and it's just, okay. Oh, can you get them? All right, guys, that's all, says the clock on the wall. I will see you guys luego. Be great on purpose. If you want to get into the notary training, definitely go to notarytonotary.com. Golden ticket offer is still up there for today. You can go ahead and get that training. It's $299. You get all of my courses, which is over $4,000 value. You get it for $299. Honey, please listen. All right. If you do any other day besides today, just go to notarytonotary.com. Use promo code FREEDOM and you get 50% off for our trainings. And that is also the clock on the wall. I'm about to go have my best life and live my best life. I think I'm going to play tennis right now because I can. Listen, how you really feeling? Okay. Get up and do something. Just get up and live. You can actually be happy all day. You can. That's a thing. That's a thing. It's not just people on Instagram and on YouTube. People are actually happy. There are people who actually love what they do. What? Really? Yes. So, I don't get up in the morning, so you know, I don't get up in the morning and say, oh my God, I gotta go to work. Do y'all see where I work at? I work at my Notary to Notary Business Center. That's where I work. That's where Vanessa, no degree, came from poverty, low income, food stamp, all that. Okay, that's where I work. Okay, because I don't let my past dictate my future. I decide who I'm going to be. So I love what I do. I love walking in with my keys to my building. I love that. I love being able to set my schedule. I love hopping on sessions and Zoom calls and building. Like, I love what I do. There's never a morning where I say, oh my gosh, I hate my job. Or, I don't say that. I may get stressed, but I'm not like, oh my gosh, no, this is my baby. All my businesses are my babies. I love it. It allows me to live the lifestyle that I want to live. I'm happy. And if tomorrow I decide to wake up and I want to do a restaurant or a barbershop, I can do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love entrepreneurship. I love being able to decide what I do. And literally everyone has that same option. I'm going to end with this. People always say, if you could do anything in the world, what would you do? My answer to that is you can do anything that you want to do. So what are you doing? What are you choosing to do every day? When you could do anything, like you can move to Egypt, like you can go make friends with Elon Musk and go to space. You can do anything. So what are you doing? Think that through, okay? All right, guys. That is all. The clock on the wall. I will see you guys the way go. Be awesome on purpose. If you need me, call me, email me, info@notarytonotary.com. I got a slip and slide, and I will see you guys the way go. Be great on purpose. You can do this. You only have one life, so let's get it, okay? All right, guys. I will see you luego. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, guys. Have you had a chance to get a copy of my new book, The Ultimate Ron Guide? If you are ready to build a remote online notary business, then this book is what you need. In this book, I give you all the information that you need to know in order to build a successful remote online business, no matter what state you're in, as long as your state authorizes remote online notarizations. Head on over to Amazon today and get your copy. You'll be glad you did. All right, I meant to say I'm really gone. I forgot to turn the camera off. Look at what my son made me. He went to art. Do you want to tell him what it is?
It's an owl. That's a walrus.
What's this green thing?
Me.
Huh? Is that a frog?
No, somebody else wrote that down. That is a narwhal.
Narwhal!
And that... Yeah,
I really don't like this hair sticking up right here. I'm listening. Go ahead.
And this is a frog.
And there's a frog?
Yeah.
I like it. It's super cute. You did a good job. I love your owl. You want to hang it up?
Yes.
Tic-tac-toe? What?
Isaiah wrote that.
Okay. All right, guys. We will see you guys the way go. Be great on purpose.
Wait.
Thank you.
We will see.
I know. That's enough.
We will